at Fisher's Cross, 8-13 favourite. Cole Harden was 3-1 into 9-4. Medinas, last year's runner-up, on the drift. From 4s, he's now 7-1.
Well, Jim, from me...
A bit for the run, but he's got him straight enough today. 3-mile trip's ideal for him, and he says he very much deserves his place. He's a really young, progressive horse, and Warren, who's been steadily improving the quality of his string over the last couple of years, has started the season in really good form, around 25% his strike rate. So he's hopeful of a big run. As the runners line up, let's join Stuart.
And they're off in this Bet 365 hurdle, Grade 2 prize over the extended 3-mile distance, and up to the first flight they go, led by Cole Harden, who skips over it cleanly from Medinas and at Fisher's Cross. And Cole Harden, confirmed front runner, and establishes himself half a dozen lengths clear as they go into the first turn. From Medinas and at Fisher's Cross under a waiting ride from A.P. McCoy. So a long run between the first couple of flights, and Cole Harden and Gavin Sheehan ensuring that, despite it being a small field, it would seem they will have a truly run race. It's about 6 clear on turning from Medinas, runner-up in this corresponding race 12 months ago. Top class stayer at Fisher's Cross looking on as they close in on flight number 2. Cole Harden over quickly from Medinas at Fisher's Cross, and they now head towards the end of round about half a mile or so, and Medinas and at Fisher's Cross quite happy to take a lead from Cole Harden, approaching the third. Cole Harden, Medinas closing up a little, and at Fisher's Cross slightly hind legs first, but over neatly enough last of the trio. So the final flight in the back straight this time. Cole Harden sees a stride, quick to the other side, and at Fisher's Cross briefly jumping alongside Medinas, but McCoy reining back off Wayne Hutchinson and Medinas. So into the next turn they go. The dual hurdle winner Cole Harden leading former Cheltenham Festival winners Medinas and at Fisher's Cross as they head towards the end of the first third of this Grade 2 prize. Smallest field for this race since Pridwell beat Mustang Get in a match back in 1997. And Cole Harden still dictating terms, straightening for the next line of 3 flights, stalked by Medinas, a 4-time hurdle winner, landed the Coral Cup back in 2013, shortly after taking the Welsh champion hurdle. At Fisher's Cross, this dual Grade 1 winner away to the left at the 5th, and all neat enough there. And the next flight brings them to the end of their first circuit in this Bet 365 hurdle. Cole Harden has been quick over his hurdle so far. Medinas quite content to track him, and McCoy sits quietly at the back on at Fisher's Cross. So the 7th looms large. It'll be for real next time. Cole Harden from Medinas and at Fisher's Cross, and a big lead from the leader. Medinas just clipping the top, and at Fisher's Cross last of the 3 with a circuit to go in the Bet 365 hurdle. It's all been pretty straightforward so far.
Well, I've been really impressed with at Fisher's Cross so far. I know I've said before he's none too fluent on occasions, but he's been really neat today. And the thing is, he's had problems behind the saddle. There's none of those problems evident today. He's been very fluent. He's come when AP's needed him to. He's fiddled when he needed to. And if I'd backed at Fisher's Cross, I'd be happy.
Medinas, and for Alan King, at Fisher's Cross, McCoy for Rebecca Curtis. About 100 yards off the first in the back straight. Cole Harden in front. Hops over it neatly from Medinas. At Fisher's Cross, reining up on the far side. Heading now for the last mile of the race. And Cole Harden from Medinas and at Fisher's Cross, drawing towards 5 out. Cole Harden, big lead from at Fisher's Cross, came up to the leader's quarters. Medinas alongside, and now to the last on the far side. Cole Harden by only a length. 3 of them quickly over that flight. So now this sweeping turn from the far side with a run of around about 3 furlongs before they leave the ground at 3 out. And Cole Harden and Gavin Sheehan trying to see off Medinas and Wayne Hutchinson and at Fisher's Cross and the 19 times champ. And up ahead, Sheehan glances in behind on Cole Harden and now just sits a little bit lower in the saddle. Asks the gelding to stretch on the crown of the turn. At Fisher's Cross, poised on the outer of Medinas. Cole Harden will ensure there's no hiding place up the straight here. Medinas is shaken up and Cole Harden runs the turn, railing like a greyhound. On down towards 3 out. McCoy brings At Fisher's Cross to the near side. And then Medinas with Hutchinson working away in the centre. Cole Harden, 3 from home. At Fisher's Cross, 2 lengths to make up. Medinas is still there, and now Sheehan draws the whip on Cole Harden. McCoy shakes up At Fisher's Cross. Medinas boxing on 2 out. Still Cole Harden by a couple of lengths. The long gallop down towards the last. Cole Harden responding generously for pressure here, and At Fisher's Cross and Medinas haven't picked him up, and it's Cole Harden around about 4, maybe 5 lengths clear, and seemingly stretching away. One more good leap at the last will settle it. Cole Harden quickly over and clear from Medinas and At Fisher's Cross, and Cole Harden makes every inch of the running under a tactically astute ride from Gavin Sheehan to win the Bet365 hurdle. Medinas in second, At Fisher's Cross on his return only third.
Well, Cole Harden has graduated to the big time here with a really impressive performance to win well, making every inch of the running. We knew very early on Gavin Sheehan wasn't going to let this be a dawdle up front. He was keen to get on and increase the tempo heading into the second circuit.